So if you like baseball, this is the place to be. This video is dedicated to everything that has to do with spring training here in Phoenix, Arizona. More specifically, the Cactus League, which includes some of the greatest teams in the league. As you will see when we go down the line and talk about each and single one of them, 5 or 6 of them have won the World Series within the last 10 years. So these are great teams, amazing excitement that you can get via the spring training before the league even starts. And we know, I mean, we talk to people all the time that are coming from out of state when we help them buying or selling a house and they want to move here or they want to move away from here. They come here for spring training and then we help them find the house that they want. And they absolutely love come and visit here. They literally would come here for years at a time. Every year for about a month and a half. They'll rent a house for the entire time. Almost nobody stays in a hotel for that long because they can get pricey. But getting a house rented for that long is perfect. Some of them do it together with friends and families, and then they'll spend the whole month and a half here watching spring training. And then they will basically reach out to us a year or two later and say, okay, I'm ready to buy a house here for good. Some of them buy it as a winter visitor, so they'll stay here for 6 to 7 months out of the year. Then they'll go back to wherever their home is, and it works out perfectly. So if that's you, if you are a baseball player and you love coming down for spring training, you will love this video. I'm gonna give you all the details you need, all the places to stay, places to eat, all of that, and of course, all the stadiums where these teams play. So let's get right into the video. Before I get started though, as always guys, thank you so much for checking out the channel. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do me a huge favor so you can help me, as YouTube needs your help with the algorithm to help push this out to more people and help our little channel grow so we can be seen by more people. So please subscribe to the channel and tag that bell so you can be notified when the next video comes out. All right, so let's get right into it. So let's start with my favorite stadium, not because it's the best, not because it's whatever, simply because it's where I live in Peoria. I love Peoria. If you guys watch this channel and watch the videos, most of the stuff that I do is around Peoria. I lived here for a long time and absolutely love it. So this stadium is just simply beautiful and the location of it is perfection for anybody that's coming in from out of state and wants to enjoy just fun activities, great dining, shopping, everything is around this stadium. This stadium, guys, was about $32 million to build, and 2 of the greatest teams play right here in this stadium. This is where they do their spring training and their games. And those 2 teams are the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. Those are the 2 teams you're gonna be able to see here in the Peoria Sports Complex for the entire time. What's there to do around the stadium? Because I'm sure there's other stuff that you're gonna wanna fill your time with in between the games, right? So again, like I said, this is located perfectly, guys. It's right around the Arrowhead Mall in Peoria, right off the 101 freeway. So that's gonna give you access in any direction you wanna go. If you wanna go do hiking, you wanna go to the zoo, or you wanna go to Scottsdale, you wanna go anywhere in town, super easy to get to off the 101 because that loops around our entire city. And as far as dining goes, you have a plethora of options. There are just a ton of dining, amazing dining, just right there around the stadium. All around the mall, all the way up and down Bell Road, which is the main road where the stadium is. And there's everything you need to have there. Shopping, again, you have the mall with everything that there's to do at the mall. You have Costco, you have Walmart, you have Target, you have a gym, you have banks, you have everything. It's like best living in Peoria with everything else that you need there. I know that's probably that's for sure my #1 location for spring training. And if you come here and you check out these different places, it's probably gonna be in your top 3 if it's not your top 1. So let's stay here on the west side of town. If you go a little bit farther west from Peoria, you're gonna be in Surprise, which is one of our newest cities. Everything there kind of has been built from 2005 and on. There are some older homes, but they're scattered here and there. But all the main communities of new homes, they're all gonna be like 2000 and newer, maybe like 2005 and newer. So very, very nice new city, new community. Everything there is newer, shinier, and it has really great family neighborhoods along with some really top-notch active adult communities where people come and retire here, or at least have a home here for 6 months out of the year. The Surprise Stadium, again, guys, it's a really beautiful structure. I'll tell you a little bit about it in just a minute, but first, who is going to be playing here? The two teams that you're gonna see here at Surprise Stadium are the Kansas City Royals, which are 2015 winners of the World Series, and the Texas Rangers. So those are your two teams that you're going to be seeing in Surprise. So if you're big fans of those two, that's probably where you're going to end up staying. And this is an amazing, amazing facility. If you've been there, you already know it's like 132 acres of everything. It's got the baseball fields, has an aquatic center, tennis, a library, I mean, all kinds of stuff. If you're active, you're gonna love this. And again, it's fairly close to the 101 and the 303 loop freeways that loop around the city, giving you easy access in every direction. I was gonna say free, and I remember that that is important for most of you. These are called freeways in Arizona because they're free. There is no tollways. There is no money that you gotta pay to get on these highways like you do in other places. So those are the two loops or the two freeways that you're gonna wanna take in any direction you wanna go, and it will get you anywhere you wanna be. Again, this is gonna be in Surprise, so you have a lot of new buildings, a lot of new homes, a lot of new construction here. And again, you're gonna have plenty of dining and places to stay. In my opinion, is the options for dining are not nearly as good as they're gonna be in Peoria. Most likely your best dining, if you do stay in Surprise, you're gonna end up coming to Peoria anyway. It's only about 15-minute drive, maybe 20 minutes with a little bit of traffic, but I think you're gonna have a lot better choices when you get into Peoria. And I have a couple of videos on different places in Peoria, my top 5 restaurants. You can see that right here. But the options are endless, so you just Google it or Yelp. We use Yelp all the time anywhere we go. We've never gone wrong. If you go for the highest number of reviews and the highest number of stars, very rarely, it's almost impossible that you're gonna be steered wrong. So again, the facility in Surprise is fantastic. You know the teams that are gonna be playing there. You're gonna have the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. And as far as accommodation, they have little hotels all over the place, so I don't think you're having any trouble with that. But for dining, you're probably gonna wanna venture out from time to time to get some better options. I'm not saying there's no good food in Surprise, there is. We have a couple places that we like there, and if you want that recommendation, just let me know. Comment below and I'll give you the restaurant. There's at least 2 that definitely are good or better than most, and even better than Peoria or Scottsdale in my opinion. But as an everyday, you know, dining experience, you're eventually gonna wanna drift a little bit to the east and head to Peoria and find some good dining there. So that's that. Let's go to the next one. All right, for our next stadium, let's travel a little bit towards the south part of the city, but still on the west side of town. So this is gonna take you to Goodyear, and our next stadium is the Goodyear Ballpark. So the two teams that you're gonna see playing here are the Cincinnati Reds and the Cleveland Guardians now. This stadium, again, is phenomenal. This is probably one of the newer ones, and it's humongous, guys. This stadium, or let's just call it a complex because it's over 240 acres, mixed use. Again, it has every sport under the umbrella of any athletics, and it just continues to build out. It's not yet finished. They're building on new restaurants and retail and all kinds of stuff. So when it's done, it's just gonna be incredible. So it's massive, it's huge. I think it cost about $108 million for the whole thing. And that includes like 103 acres of sports. It's gonna be incredible when it's done. But you're gonna love it already. The main stadium where these games are played is over 10,000 seats. So that's pretty awesome for a spring training venue. So definitely you're gonna love that. Now when it comes to dining, again, this is gonna be an area that's a little bit newer, and there's not a whole lot of stuff around there yet. They're still building new things, but everything is new. So you're definitely gonna enjoy that part of it. It was kind of built in an older part of town, which is now booming with new construction and all kinds of cool new things. But whenever it's done, it's gonna be amazing, and everything around it, it continues to grow. But again, you're very close. You're maybe a 5 to 10 minute drive into Avondale, Tolleson, and parts of Goodyear, where you have a ton of dining. In my opinion, again, this is gonna give you so many choices, just like in the Peoria area, with a lot of different things. Like any type of food that you're looking for. Again, they have a huge gym there, and everything continues to grow and build, and all kinds of new cool things. Movie theaters, entertainment, bowling alley, like all kinds of stuff. And this one is right by the I-10 freeway, which again gives you access in any direction you want to go. For hiking, for any other activities that you want to do in town, this will get you there. For accommodation, it's the same as Peoria and Goodyear. You have hotels all over the place, right off the highway, close to the stadium, and really good quality hotels. You know, you'll have the Marriott's, the Residence Inn, all these normal, typical hotels that you see in travel destinations, they're all gonna be there. No major resorts here in this area, but a lot of good, great value hotels that you should be able to enjoy staying. But again, most people are not gonna come and stay in a hotel unless they're just coming in for a week or so. Most of you are gonna be renting a place. If you need help with that, let us know. We specialize in snowbirds and winter visitors. They come here and rent from us for a year or 2 or 3, and then they end up calling us and wanting to buy something more long-term, so they always have a place to stay. So we're happy to help. Just comment below or call me. The information's always on the screen here at one point or another. So reach out for anytime, and we're happy to help. There's never any obligation or any pressure, guys. We love to help if you need it. If not, no big deal. You can check and do your own thing, but we're here to help with anything that you need.